Welcome in, beautiful soul healers, lovers of natures, gardeners, first-time gardeners, and pro gardeners. It is I, Charlene. Listen, in this one, I just really wanted to share my journey of getting rid of those pesky things they call gnats. These things have tormented my garden for weeks, but I finally got rid of it. If you're interested in how to get rid of them, definitely stick to the end. So I'm going to tell you about some of the things that I tried, what worked, what didn't work, and what I personally feel that was the best solution for me. So first thing that I tried was the soapy water mixed with hydrogen peroxide, and I did that for a couple of days. It worked for a little bit until it didn't work anymore. What happened instead, I found that my plants were starting to look damaged, and those pests were still in the soil, so I had to look for other solutions. While I'm here, I might as well say shout out and thank you to all the people that left comments with their solutions and their tips as to what they use to get rid of gnats. So a few people suggested cinnamon powder, and I used that to sprinkle on the soil, right on top of the soil. However, with this solution, you have to be very careful because there's a very delicate balance between doing that and drying out the soil too much, because obviously your plants still need some water, some type of moisture. However, the gnats also need moisture to survive in the soil. So drying out the soil is great, but if you have plants in there, this might not be the best solution. However, I found that using this in addition to using the next solution, which is the one that works for me, and that's using something called Mosquito Bits. You will see the links to all of the products that I've used in the description section. And for me, the best one is the combination of the cinnamon powder, the Mosquito Bits, along with the fruit fly traps. The fruit fly traps works incredibly well because they have some kind of substance on it that attracts the gnats to it, so it allows you to capture the adults that are flying around, buzzing around. And what the Mosquito Bits does, it concentrates the soil. What it does, it kills the larvae and those that are, burrowing around in the soil, as I would say. So use that combination and get rid of these pestilence. I'm sorry, they really ticked me off. They were just all over the place where they shouldn't be. Because of them, I kind of ruined my spinach. Look at this. But, currently now it's looking better. And here's the Mosquito Bit that I use. Again, I'm going to link it in the description for you if you want to go get it. You can definitely use my link, support my Amazon store, and thank you in advance. If you're going to use the other solutions like the hydrogen peroxide, please be careful because that stuff is not ideal. Like, I did a little more research on it after I use it, and it could be very toxic. Also, the soapy water solution, it makes the plants get yellowish. So for me, that wasn't the best solution. And here's how to use the Mosquito Bits. There are two ways that I found out. And I think the best way is to soak it. It's pretty simple. You take 4 tablespoons of the Mosquito Bits and you soak it in 1 gallon of water. Now you can do that for 30 minutes. However, someone suggested that I do it overnight, and me being so determined to get rid of these gnats, I did it overnight because I wanted it to be potent and I wanted it to work. So that's what I did. I soaked it overnight, and then I watered the soil with it. Please make sure that all of your soil gets soaked with this solution. The next way that you can use it is to just sprinkle the bits directly onto the soil and then pour water over it and let that soak. However, you may find that it may develop into kind of like a moss after a while. So for me, I think just soaking it overnight is the best way to go. Also, if you have a small space garden or a patio garden, you really don't need a lot of this. Like, I was not playing. I got the biggest amount that I think they had available. And really and truly, when I saw it, I'm like, oh my God, this is a lot. I really did not need so much, because really and truly, it was just one treatment of it that kind of worked. And then what I did, I sprinkled some around after I did the water solution. After I saw some of them were still in the soil, I sprinkled around a little bit, and maybe I should have just left it to just do its magic over time, but I really just wanted to get rid of them. So I sprinkled some more on top of the soil. But that's how it works. Don't buy too much of it. If you have a small space garden, just go for the smaller package. Obviously, if you have a big garden, you may need a bigger package. That's all for now. If you like this kind of content, welcome to the tribe. Make sure you leave a comment. Give me your biggest takeaway from this. I do appreciate you being on this journey of wealth and wellness with me. It's been a pleasure, and take care, and shout out to all my first-time gardeners like me. Growing your own is the way to go. Take good care now.